So now we can go on. Oh, I deactivate the autopilot by pressing and at my keyboard. So now we can go on. I put in some fuel again into the tanks of the aircraft, so we have now again 13.6 pounds of fuel, and I hope this is enough for the rest of our flight, and I think this should be enough. And yeah, now we are getting closer to our top of descent, and we also passed the border of Switzerland and Germany, and yeah, as I said, here we have Frankfurt, so we fly here over Stuttgart, I don't know how these cities are called in England, so in English, or so how you pronounce the cities in English, not how they called in England, that's wrong. But I think the most cities of Germany are called like in Germany, or spelled like in Germany, but called different. So now we need to start descent preparation.
Descent checklist. Stand by.
And I would say we can now type in the altitude you want to descend to. It's
pressurization. Landing altitude. 329 feet. Recall. Checked. Auto brake. Off. Landing data.
Oh no, I did forget.
VREF. Double check that, please.
I forgot to do the
200
approach briefing.
Approach briefing.
Not completed.
Descent checklist complete.
So now we do the approach briefing. I forgot it. I always forget it. ILS not required. Flaps 40. Manual brakes not required. Auto brakes not required. Flaps 40. Oh no, 30. And start brief. And as you can see now, the aircraft starts to descend. That's because we have VNAV activated.
Landing runway condition is dry. Anti-ice is not required. Landing flap will be 30. Auto brake, we will leave it off for manual braking. Engine bleeds will be on. Any questions?
So yeah, maybe we use manual brakes, but the runway is so long and the aircraft is so small, and
we will be arriving by
so the aircraft will.
We can expect an ILS approach. Landing runway
oh no, LNAV turned off.
Anti-ice is not required. Landing flap will be 30.
So we need to get back on the route to activate it again.
Engine bleeds will be on. Any questions?
No questions.
Great.
Brief complete.
Alright, so we are coming closer to our destination now. And I hope we can perform a great landing at Frankfurt. And I also hope that we can land at runway 25 left as we typed in here in our flight plan. So there's another aircraft crossing our route. It's a 737-800 at flight level 320. I know what I wanted to look up in the dictionary. But yeah, it was a great flight until now. There were no problems apart from that the speed was a little bit too high and the amount of fuel was too low. I filled in at Faro, but no, too far. Why does it not work? We tried it here. Yeah, it's better now. No, we can't activate LNAV. We are too far away from our route. So, yeah, what? That's what I wanted to look up. Yeah, now I know it again. The Rhine, maybe I. So it's Rhine. What is it? I listened to the pronunciation and it's called Rhine. So here we have the Rhine, a very long river, and here we have Frankfurt, and there you can see the airport. And we're coming closer and closer and closer, so we should put the simulation rate also lower. And here you can see here a lot of hills, so it's not very flat land. So the south of Germany is there are a lot of mountains and hills and so on, so it's not so flat. And more when you fly more to the north, or yeah, more. The north of Germany is more flat. There are not so much hills, or nearly no hills, so it's very, yeah, it's lower there. So now you can see the aircraft also reduces speed. As I said, the aircraft, so when you have VNAV, the aircraft takes the altitude and also the speed here out of the FMC. You can see here the altitude, at which waypoint we should be at which altitude, so 7750 feet at Papa Sierra Alpha, which is at there. And here you can see the speed the aircraft should fly then. And at this waypoint or here we will control the speed on our own, so that there is everything fine. So we can start the approach checklist.
Altimeters 2992.
2992.
Approach checklist complete. 10,000.
So I think there the airport is, or isn't it? I think so. So now you can see the landing lights are turned on. I will not close this window during landing, so if the
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
replay does not work, you can see the landing there, but I will not have a look at this window during landing. And at 500 feet we will turn off the autopilot if the weather conditions won't get worse, but they are very good at the moment here. We have no clouds, the visibility is very great, and yeah, we will see. So we are now passing 8,000 feet. Can zoom in a little bit, and yeah, I think there's the airport, so we fly to the right and then to the left, and maybe we can contact the tower of the airport already. There it is, Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot, and control air traffic control request landing. We are 27 miles east. Yeah, he says that we should land at runway 25. Yeah, the air traffic controller tells us that we should land on runway 25 left. That's great, as we typed it into our flight plan. That's very good. So yeah, great. And now we need to get closer to the airport, and then the air traffic controller will give us
996.
2996.
will give us the clearance to land on runway 25 left if there isn't any other aircraft. So I would say we now deactivate VNAV, and on our own we control the vertical speed and also the speed the aircraft flies. So we reduce now to 160 knots and flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps
If you
1.
are making a connection with another flight, please contact our customer service agent meeting this
Cabin
flight.
crew,
So we
take your
fly
seats.
or watch the
direct
video
to
monitor
Frankfurt.
inside the
Now
terminal.
we fly with real time, otherwise
For your
everything
continued flight
would be too
safety,
fast.
flight attendants will now walk through the
Oh, I
cabin.
forgot to turn on the traffic, but now I did.
We will
Turn it
collect
on, and there you can see there's another aircraft
and
directly
any other
also
items you wish to discard
landing
are
on
made
runway
up
25
to
left.
the
It's on the
airport.
same route we will fly in the next. There it is, Airbus A320. Maybe it's from Lufthansa also, because it's
1,000 to go.
Please be
uh,
careful when you open the overhead bin.
yeah, the airport of Frankfurt
Flaps 5.
is,
Flaps 5.
Please stow your tray table.
you say, main airport of, so there where,
And check
yeah,
the security
it's the main airport of Lufthansa.
shortly. Thank you for your cooperation.
So down we have to turn left, and then we can activate.
Yes.
So what is it?
Okay.
412,
thanks.
so we don't know the airline.
Captain, the cabin secure.
Great. Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
So I hope it's correctly what I said. So that's the main airport. So oh wait, I look it up.
2500.
So it's a Drehkreuz of it's the hub. Yeah, you can say it's the hub of Lufthansa, because there are Yeah, it's the hub of Lufthansa, the airport Frankfurt.
Gear
So
down.
gear down
Gear down.
and reduce to 150.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
There you can see the gear is coming out, and yeah, we will see how how the landing will be today. We can activate terrain maybe.
Landing checklist.
Engine start switches.
Continue.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Not armed. We need to arm it. Try it again. Now it's armed.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down. 3 green.
Down.
Standing by for the flaps.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
Great. And in just a few moments we will turn left, and then we
Landing
will be
checklist.
in line with the runway. And then we can also, I would say we can now activate APP, so that the aircraft captures the localizer and glide slope, so that's correctly set correctly. So, and now the aircraft turns left, and then the localizer should be alive now, or maybe also captured. So there's
Localizer alive.
there's another aircraft 53 miles away of the airport, and it requests to land at runway 25 right. So there you can see some skyscrapers of Frankfurt, and the A320 is now landing. So can we see, oh, there's another aircraft which wants to depart there, but this can depart before we land at there. What I can't see what airline this is, and there's a lot of traffic, as you can see, also at this airport, and you can see there are a lot of aircraft of Lufthansa. As I said, it's a hub of Lufthansa. That's why there are so many aircrafts of Lufthansa. So we're getting closer to the runway, and I hope we can perform a great landing with this 737-700. As I said, I didn't fly this aircraft so often, or the last time I flew were several months ago, but it's really similar, I think, to the 737-800. And with this aircraft we performed some great landings in the German Let's Play the last time, so the landing today should also be good. So here we fly over a highway or motorway, you can also say this, and we will land with 135 knots, I would say, and as you can see, the amount of fuel is enough. Let's put the flaps to 40, not 30. They were at 30, and the fuel pumps on of the center fuel, so that the aircraft also uses the amount of fuel in the center. And there you can see the new runway, or the newest runway here of the airport of Frankfurt. There's a 747 departing, and there you can see a lot of other aircrafts. There's an A380 of Lufthansa, and there are a lot of 747, Boeing 747s, and there's also an A380, and there are also other aircrafts like United, Thai Airways, and so on. Cathay Pacific, Malaysia Airlines. We are clear to land, runway 25 left. Okay, we confirm it. And then we have to have a look at which position at the gate we can
Cleared.
Check.
we can park then. So is there another aircraft right behind us? I don't think so. And we have great weather here at Frankfurt. Very good. So now we pass the motorway. It's always great for maybe some drivers, I think, will have a look here up into the air as we fly over the some drivers here will have a look out of the car into the air while we pass the motorway and have a look at us. And also there right in front of the runway. What's happening now? So I would say we now disengage the autopilots because the aircraft flies to the right side, and we don't want this. Yeah, we know that the autopilot is disengaged. so I hope we can perform a landing, a great landing. But I don't know why the aircraft turned to the right. And yeah, here, right behind the forest, is also another big highway. And I think they also, the drivers, will have a look out of their car into the air.
Glide slope deviation.
And they will then, yeah, have a look at us while we pass here the motorway. And as you can see, we are flying very close to the highway, and we are a lot too high. Oh no, that's not good.
300. Approaching minimums.
So now we are getting closer. Continue landing.
Approaching minimums.
Minimums.
And I hope we can perform a smooth landing on runway 25 left. I don't know why the ILS didn't work the last
100.
few meters. So we are much too high.
50. 40. 30.
Long landing, but no problem. We will perform now a landing.
20. 10.
And touchdown. So reverse,
Speed brakes up.
manual brakes, I would say, because we touched down this late. Oh no. Oh no. We came in a
60
lot
knots.
too high, but I don't know why. But yeah, landing wasn't this bad. We will see it. We will have a look at landing in just a few seconds. But first we taxi to gate. And we will leave the runway here. And then he will, so we turn off here. And there's another aircraft departing. It looks like Norwegian Air Shuttle. Okay, contact ground. So and yeah, now we have a look where we gonna park the aircraft. So, but we also need to cross another runway, and here we have to look that there's no other aircraft landing or departing there, that there is will be no crash. But I think then aircraft doesn't line up, and we will finish passing the runway until this aircraft gets the clearance to take off. There's an Etihad and Etihad Airlines A330 or A340. It's A330. It's an A330, and the other aircraft is an Air Cargo Germany. I never heard of this. Yeah, because there are a lot of different airlines existing around the world. Oh, we forgot to. No, I forgot to tell the first officer to that he can do the cleanup. So flaps retract and so on.
Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely. This will be your indication it is safe to move around the cabin.
And there's an Iceland Air 757-200 departing now, and it's an Etihad A330. And there we will turn left, and hopefully there's any one gate is free where we can then park. So we turn left, not here but afterwards. So here,
APU is online.
so APU is online, great. So here you can turn left. The maximum wingspan should not be too high, but the wingspan of the 737-700 isn't so high that we how do you say it in English? I don't know. So it is small enough so that we are able to taxi it here. And there you can see a British Aerospace BAE 146, which lands on the newest runway here at the airport. And I would say at gate Alpha 38 we can park then. And yeah, here's a lot of traffic there. You can see there was another aircraft departing right now. At runway 25 right, so yeah, it's also a very busy airport. And now we are getting closer to the end of our flight today. There we have the docking system, and now we stop. Great, perfect. Parking brake set, and now we have a look at the replay.
Cabin crew, disarm slides.
300 seconds. Oh no, it
100.
yeah, the replay works, but we can't see any aircraft.
50.
Yeah,
40. 30.
but I think the landing wasn't that bad.
20.
A little bit left, but I think it was very smooth. So as you can see, now nothing works. So we can see something, and we do not have a black screen, but we can't see any aircraft. And there, oh, what's happening? No, it works. So yeah, I don't know what's happening now, why we can't see anything anymore. Here you can see the other aircraft. Or this aircraft does not work completely. We can't see any wings there. So I don't know what's happening now here in FSX. So there's an Emirates, and there are also a lot of aircraft here standing at the airport of Frankfurt. So here's a lot of traffic. It's very busy at the moment. And yeah, here now all wings are away of these aircraft. I don't know what happened now. And yeah. Now this is the conclusion of our flight. I hope you liked it, and yeah, if so, please press thumb up, and then we will see where we will fly next time. So see you then. Bye.